Hey everybody, Dr. Red Cross here. Welcome back to number four of the patient doctor pain point. So number 4 is going to be about feeling judged about lifestyle choices. This is a good one. I'm going to see here was what this patient said. She told me, I know I should exercise more, but I came here for help, not a lecture. Girl, I don't blame you. You didn't come for a lecture, and we don't mean to lecture you. We just try to tell you what we think is best for you. But you're right, you shouldn't be judged by lifestyle choices. Look, one of the things, and I'll speak on 2 important things. Number 1, for the exercise piece. Now, one of the biggest things that during New Year's and so forth, resolutions are to get in and exercise. And so I totally hear what you're saying there. And exercise, I want all of you to realize that exercise looks differently for everyone. I'm a guy who used to love doing a lot of CrossFit. Now I do a lot of cycling and different things. So for me, my exercise looks differently. Then I have other patients. In fact, I just went to a patient. She was 93. She's 93. And she's doing Tai Chi. That's exercise as well. So I agree with you that you should never, ever, ever feel judged. I'd say, like, when you're in that 4 walls of your doctor's office, I used to always say, and it's true, it's a no judgment zone. You should never, ever feel judged when you're there. So don't mean to judge when we're talking about exercise in particular, but we know how important it is in healthcare. But I'm here to tell you that, once again, exercise can look differently. So don't get stuck in it necessarily having to be a gym, or if it has to be a cyclist or any of those things. It can also be gardening. I see a lot of older patients, and gardening is like a full contact sport. I have a neighbor, and she's in her 80s, and she's picking up this big topsoil and pruning and all these things. Look, that's straight up exercise as well. So for this particular patient, that's a way to look at it and not necessarily take it as a lecture, but just saying that we want you to move your body, because we know that helps with longevity. The other thing that's important as well with lifestyle choices, happens to be this situation with this patient about exercise. I've also given time and worked at an opioid clinic, at a methadone clinic, I should say, to where I had people who were dealing with addiction. You talk about feeling judged by some for their lifestyle choices, but it didn't matter, because everything I just said about a no judgment zone, it should be the exact same for those who are dealing with addiction or other challenges and so forth. And so that's important that you understand that. So I'm going to say right here, a screeching halt. You get into an office, addiction's a challenge, or even the other patient we were talking about, if you feel like you're judged, it's a wrap as far as I'm concerned. That's not a good place to start. Kind of hard to rally back the other direction from the doctor, because I don't know if you can ever kind of let that go. So it's important that you should, number 1, not feel that judgment part. But I'm telling you, like I said, I've seen it before when I was dealing with the patients with addiction, and what the stories that they told me. And the stories they told me were very disheartening, because that's not what we're here to do for medicine, right? We're here, in my eyes, to heal. And I think we can do that spiritually in different ways. And I'm not talking religious when I say that. I'm talking about spiritually, from your soul, from your heart chakra, of being able to heal. And that's even more apparent during addiction, which is obviously very, very difficult and very, very challenging. And so when you start to forge that relationship with your doctor, and I want you to have a checklist of those things that are important to you, like, they're listening to you, they're not rushing, making sure you don't feel like the doc is judgy is important. It should be way on your list as well, because that directly impacts your care. And anything that directly impacts your care, which will make you kind of give them the Heisman and go the other direction, isn't a place I want you to start. So you never should feel that way. This patient should not feel that way at all, like she's being lectured to as well. But once again, that onus is on us to make sure that you feel that it's a place of love, a place of no judgment, and more importantly, especially in healthcare these days, that it is a place of safety. And that's that it sounds like this particular patient was feeling when she was feeling judged. No patient should not feel that they're safe with their doctor to be who they are, and to be able to come in and get healed and helped. So those are important things there. So make sure that that doesn't happen with you. Take care. We'll talk soon. Hey everybody, Dr. Ken Redcross here. If you don't know, I love the patient-doctor relationship. It is so important. So my question for you is, who wants to live longer? We all do, right? So therefore I've written 2 books. This first book is called Bond. It's the importance of trust, respect, empathy, and communication with your doctor, because I believe if the relationship is perfect, then it will help you live longer. But how can I really make sure you live longer? Well, I decided to write a second book. This is the 15-minute Bond Blueprint. This particular book helps you go minute by minute of your 15-minute visit to make sure you get the perfect doctor relationship and visit that you all deserve to make sure we extend our healthcare journey.